Good morning, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to the Creative Escape. So this morning I'm going to continue on with kind of what we were doing last Wednesday during Four Cards and Friends. I'm going to use the Still Seams bundle, which makes these cute snow globes when you use little domes. However, if you don't have the domes, there are still multiple ways to use this set. And so last time I showed how to make domes without the plastic pieces, and this time I'm going to show you how to make shaker cards using these dies, they've been kind of fun. So when you pop on today, please say hello, tell me where you're from, just chit chat back and forth. I'd love to hear how your weather is, how was your weekend, all sorts of things. And I will definitely throw your name into a draw if you choose to share this video. Hello, Julie, welcome. If you share this video, I will throw your name into a draw for a little prize. So thank you very much for doing that. So just like Julie did already here, oh, Roz is on hi, in between clients and watching you from the parking lot. What a dedicated person. I'm excited. I ordered this set. It's due tomorrow. Oh, I'm so glad. Yes, there's so many neat multiple ways. And it all started from one of my customers. She was a little worried because what if the domes don't stick around? What if, are you going to be able to order this, supplies to make these things? And maybe not, but there are so many multiple ways to use this stamp set and these dies that it's not even going to matter. If it's something that you love, you will make it work, right? Hi, yes, Julie's in Northeast Ohio, 45 degrees right now. Whew. And Julie shared, thank you. Hi, Karen. Nice to see you. I hope you're feeling better. Karen had a bad cold, and I thought it was cold outside because she lives in Manitoba, and here she had a cold, like sick cold. So I hope you're feeling better. That's never fun. You shared with Jill. Perfect. Hi, Kathy. Looks, I had an absolute blast at On Stage. Oh my goodness, I want everyone to become a demonstrator so you can get to experience. Oh, it was wonderful. I was spoiled to the brim. My table mates were incredible. I got to meet Amy Todd and Bilkis. Oh my goodness, it was so excited. So exciting. And Carla, and I forget her first name, but I'm going to call her Miss Barnes. I remembered her last name, but I'm horrible with names. That is definitely not one of my fortes, that's for sure. So, but oh, how exciting. It was great. By far the best, and you all know I suffer from huge anxiety. I walked in the place and I'm just kind of like, oh my word, there's people everywhere. So I start walking down like the main aisle to look for my table mates. Hi, Sandy. And this lady goes, Jen? And I'm like, oh, I looked at her name tag and I'm like, it's Amy. And then that immediately calmed me down. I'm like, okay, I know somebody here. If I need help, she's at least here. So that's so good. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better there, Karen. That's awesome. Glad you can't share these germs over the live. No kidding. Like I said, one of the perks of quitting teaching was definitely being sick less. Those little gaffers, they just don't know how to wash their hands properly, and yeah. Good times had by all, I tell you. My lips are getting dry already. So did everyone have a good weekend? Edmonton was fun. I had been there a couple times, but never, I guess, in this part of town. We stayed at the Fairmont because we had some coupons. And yeah, it was very nice. It was very nice. It was just right down from the convention center, and hi, Amy. There's Amy. my my help in time of trouble when I went on stage. Yeah, it was lots of fun, and then we partook, if that's a word, I don't know, in the Sunday morning brunch. Holy moly! So this whole weekend was a weekend of eat, eat, eat. We went to the Red Lobster for the all-you-can-eat shrimp, and what else did we do? We had that brunch that was, you know, the whole dessert table was like, I've died and gone to heaven. And today it's back to keto. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and I hope that if you don't have this Still Scenes bundle, that it's one that you definitely reconsider. Of course, these items in this holiday catalog only go till the end of December. So if you are looking for something fun, this definitely is it. So I'm just going to switch the screen here. So in the holiday catalog, if you don't have a holiday catalog, I would love to send you one if you don't already have a demonstrator in Canada. And here we are on page 43. So yes, like it shows, you can make these fancy dome cards. There's the snow globe shaker domes, definitely fun. The Fairmont, we did the brunch. So of course, you know, it was quite the spread. Let's just put it that way. And yes, it's kind of meant for a Christmas card idea. However, with these the globes, you can change it up to anything. You can change it into, I've seen birthday cards with little pom-poms in the globes. Oh goodness, just basically any stamp you could put inside the globe and it would be beautiful. Good morning, Darcy. Nice to see you. Awesome. And so, I don't know, it's going to be a keeper for me, that's for sure. Okay, so moving on, let me show you the examples that I made, and we'll see what you think. So, I decided not to use any of, well, on this card anyways, I didn't use the snow globe, or Still Scenes stamps. That's where I'm going. So, check out the perfectly plaid paper, which is always fun, and I used Snowfront, that little, oh, my watch is buzzing, the little cabin, the mountains in the background, the trees, and this beautiful Thinking of You came from Woven Threads. Good morning, Janelle, nice to see you. Hi, Karma, I look rested. I fooled you. Oh man, was it early this morning. Ruby, hello. I don't know if I've met Ruby. I love that name. I love that name. Ever since I read Ruby Bridges to my students, I'm like, I love the name Ruby. And it's also my birthstone. Hi, Judy. Nice to see you too. Oh my goodness, lots of new people popping on. So yes, this was kind of a fun little card to make using the Snowfront stamp set. And I thought I kind of want to make it sort of evening time, and so I used Night of Navy, and I used my Take Your Pick tool. I kind of poked out the little pieces of the Whisper White cardstock behind. But there is no dome, but what you can use instead is the window sheets. And basically window sheets are just that kind of, you know, clear, what do I want to say? It's kind of like overhead paper. Remember back in the day when they used overheads? Hi, Teresa. So, you know, and then you're able to put some little gems in there. They don't have to be these snowflake, what are they called? Snowflake sequins. They can be any sequins from the catalog or any sequins that you have roaming around in your house wondering what to do with. So, I don't know, I think it's pretty neat. And then the inside of my card. So I did Thinking of You and Prayers Are With You. I cut that apart from Woven Threads. 1 second. I didn't want the whole sentiment. So of course, if you don't like the the whole sentiment, cut it apart and make it say what you want it to say. So it was prayers and heartfelt sympathy are with you and your family. I just kind of wanted a, you know, when someone's going through a rough time, I'm thinking about you and I'm praying for you kind of thing. So I thought that, you know, worked out really well. And of course, here's my envelope, and I attached on some matching paper. Thanks, Roz. Thanks, Karma. So there again, I used different stamp sets with this set. Okay, here's another one that we're all familiar with, the Bird Ballad Suite. And I didn't even use the bottom portion again of the snow globe. I just used this snow globe die, looks like this, basically to make myself a little cutout so that I could attach the window sheets and put on whatever little doodads onto there. Thanks for being you. And there I just put a little piece of paper, hi Kim, on the inside to add some pizzazz. And there again on the envelope, I just put thank you, because I do need a lot of thank you cards. That and hellos, and I'm running low. So I need to start whipping up some more of those, that's for sure. So there we go, there's that kind of version. Once again, there was none of the Still Scenes stamps in this. You can add whatever you want. Okay, so let's get on to the card I want to make today. And the colors we're going to use are Gray Granite and Seaside Spray. My absolute favorite colors. I'm kind of a calm, neutrals kind of girl. I know lots of you are very bright. That scares me, frankly. But this kind of color combo I like. And look it, I had some leftover paper from the Gather Together set. And so on the back, of course, it's got that wood grain paper. That's the one thing I definitely miss, is that wood grain paper they used to have out. So they gave us a little smidge of a hint to let us continue playing with. And so those are kind of going to be kind of my color combos. So let's see. Let's start assembling here. Now I'm Ukrainian. So any layer that isn't going to be shown, kind of, it's going to be hidden. Something's going to get punched out of it. Let's put it that way. So what I was deciding to do is, here's my little punched out piece. This is going to be kind of my background for the shape card, like so. And I'm going to use the stamp set from the Still Scenes bundle. However, I'm going to change it up to be a thank you card. All right, so here's our Seaside Spray and our stamp. Actually, this I was going to use on my scrap piece of paper, which I put where? Here. Here's my scrap piece of Whisper White. Like so. Now it's lovely as is, but I want to accentuate some of the shading. Hi Betty, good morning. So the way I can do that is by using a blender pen. If you don't have a blender pen, these are one of those things that you kind of, I don't know, it's one of those arsenal pieces, right? You can always use them. If you make boo-boos, they're great ways to fix things. So I'm just going to take my blender pen and kind of rub that ink around a little, just to accentuate the darkness of these shadow layers. And you've seen me do this over and over and over. And same with the trees, just to give the snowy sections a little more of a pop. Let's get out the front steps. I feel like this isn't mushing the ink around so well today. Now, for the white portions, let's add some Wink of Stella. Another one of those must-have pieces. Oh, yes. let that snow glimmer on there. Look at that. Whew. Let's add a little snow. And where the snow is on that evergreen tree, let's just get some more shimmer added to that. Good, good. Oh, let's add some to the chimney. There's a little snow there, right? All right, now you don't have to cut this out now since you have the dies. So here is my die cutting machine. And let's use my little framelit here that will cut this out just perfectly. And wiggle the table. Okay, there we go. This aside. And it obviously moved. You know, I need to become more like Lisa Harden and use this sticky notes. All right, so what my plan was to put these cut out. They are part of the die set, these lovely trees, which I think are beautiful. And I just wanted to use them behind to kind of ground that house. Now this tree is a little too low. I don't know if you can see, like you can barely see it, right? So let's cut it off. I know. And we're gonna actually put it up a little bit higher. So let's get out our snail tape. So basically what we're doing, we're decorating that back portion of what's gonna be behind our shaker card. Okay, and let's put our tree a little higher so we can see it behind the house. And here's going to be our little house. Maybe we can move it over just a tad. Yeah, let's do that. And let's just glue it down. Whoop. Snail. Now I see that it's going to be a little bit over here, so let's just turn it over and cut it off. Done. You know what? I think it needs something behind there, don't you? I don't want to add too much blue, but it would be a different kind of blue looking color. Let's see. It's my Purple Posy Seaside Spray, which looks like Purple Posy for some reason. Oh, it's blue. Okay, Seaside Spray over here. We'll add something, hey? Trying to place an order, but it's so hard to decide. Oh, I know I have to do that today. Whew. As part of on stage and being a demonstrator, if you went to on stage, you get to choose some of these pre-order products. I definitely know I want the poppy one. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I think I'm gonna add a little blue into this section too. There, that kind of makes it look less lost. Thoughts? Yes, so that's gonna be a tough, I know, the tough things of my job, I tell you, having to place an order. Yikes. Okay, I am going to glue this piece of Designer Series paper, the wood grain, onto our white layer now. Since our background is ready to assemble. Try to get it centered. And then I'm going to take my little piece here and run it through the Big Shot, making a hole. It's okay, it's okay. Sometimes holes are good. Try and get it centered. All right, make my little sandwich and run it through. Okay, you can just use that piece on something else. Now that we've got ourselves a little hole, we're going to add our window sheet to the back of it. And that's going to protect all those sequins, make sure all those sequins don't escape. So I'm just putting snail all the way around the hole there. And of course it doesn't really matter if it's, you know, cut square or anything, because basically you're not going to see any of this portion. All you're going to see is the space that's got that little cutout. I placed my order last night. I got to take home the poppy set. Oh, you did? From the Make and Take box. So I just had to order the dies. Oh, you lucky one. Yeah, that was the one I was hoping for, but everybody I think was hoping for that one. You're ordering the mountain set. I know, right? Isn't that stunning? Oh, I saw that one and I thought, have to get that one. Hi, Sonia. Nice to see you this morning. So yes. Okay, so here's where we are going to start. Now I should have put this down here. Whoops. I'm not concentrating. And I actually have to kind of mount it on something. So I'm just going to use some scrap that no one will see anyway. I'm going to glue this down. Onto my little scrap pieces here. And glue this onto the Seaside Spray. Now I should have done this right before I did my cutout, but anyways, we'll make her work. So just kind of lay it down where you think it should go. Like so. Perfect. And there we have it. Looks ridiculous. No one's going to see. Now here's where we get these foam adhesive strips. You may wonder, well, why don't you just use dimensionals? You can. However, the foam strips are definitely a little bit higher. And so to allow those little sparkles and sequins to move around a little more freely, it's nicer if it's a little bit taller. What you can do is double up your dimensionals, and then that also makes it a little easier to have things roam around. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut little pieces, and I'm going to line around my dome. So just, and this is what's going to act as a little barrier between that window sheet and this portion. I prefer doing little pieces because it is a rounded kind of shape, as opposed to just cutting off a big long strip. Just a preference. If you like to work with a big long strip all at once, go for it. But if I can help myself reduce some troubles, I'm going to. Need to win the lottery, hey Amy? Oh, I know. I know. I hear ya. Has anybody made a shaker card before? Give me some thumbs up if you've made a shaker card before. Now, why is that little piece not sticking so well? Probably because the backing is not off of it. Can't wait to try the shaker card we were shown it on stage. Yes. Yes. Brilliant. That will definitely be a creative escape idea for sure. A neat shaker card idea. Simple, simple, simple. Was shown to us at On Stage. It's one of the perks too. You get to, there are real demonstrators that get some of the product ahead of time, and they are allowed to, or they show us kind of what they make. Show us some samples, I guess, of what you can make with the amazing set. And then, of course, they pin them up on a board, and then you can take pictures and have lots of ideas for later on. Okay, so I've got my little piece encased, And now I'm going to take this off the backing, just like dimensionals. Just peel off the backs. They're kind of double-sided. Okay, and then let's get some sequins in here. I'm just using the snowflake ones because those are the only ones I have on hand. Put as much or as little as you want. I think we should go as much. I often wondered how to do the oh, you haven't made one? Oh, wow. Can't wait to try the shaker card. Oh, no. Once at Lisa's Stamp Camp, you made a shaker card. Perfect. I didn't get enough pictures. Yeah, never do, right? Well, and the one set was down like as soon as it was over, and I didn't get a chance to take too many pictures, that's for sure. All right, here we go. We're going to just lay this portion down over top. Oh, dum. Hang on. I need to also add some of these foam strips to other portions because otherwise it's going to be kind of a little bit wonky. So add yourself some down along the bottom. And I think some on the sides there would be great. Has anybody read, Sarah, the CEO, was talking about this book called The Happiness Advantage, and what you can do to kind of rewire your brain to make it more positive. I'm kind of excited. I want to get that book and give it a read. I used to be a big reader, and then I got busy with Stampin' Up! And I need to get back to doing some reading for sure. Okay, and now I see I've got all sorts of sequins touching my glue. Let's get those off of there, otherwise they're there for good. More on my finger. Good old static. There. Okay, this will work better now. I believe I got them all off. There we go. Let's place this down on top. Oh, gorgeous. Look at all that snow in there. So cute, so cute. All right, it's a little off here, so can you see the foam strip? Perfect location to put a little sentiment, isn't it? I was hoping to go a little more on this side, but we are going to go right over there to cover that little bit. No worries. Okay, I was going to do thank you, and I love this thank you from the Bird Ballad set. I love all the sayings from the Bird Ballad. Free as a bird, I should say. Okay. Oh boy. It's thin. Now if I go straight, I'll hope for the best. Let's try again. Magic of paper. My sprinkles end up on the counter. Lisa's so patient. Oh. Karma. Lisa is a patient gal. That is for certain. She is so patient with me. I'm always late with deadlines. I'm never late with deadlines. I'm late with every single deadline that seems to come my way with Stampin' Up! Stuff. Oh my goodness, there's just so much to get done. So let's add some dimensionals. Let's cover up that little portion with those little little things that show through. I listen to Audible, so I can still work, craft, create, and listen at the same time. I will have to look that one up. What was it called again? The Happiness Advantage. And it's about just rewire. It's based on the whole premise of that everyone tells you if you work harder, you'll be successful. However, he's kind of shown that it's almost the other way around. For all seasons, I have that stamp. I don't know. I don't know what for all seasons. Oh, what are the sequins called? Snowflake sequins. Is that what are my favorite sequins? I don't have any favorites. Sequins are one of those things that are a little too messy, unless it's for a specific shape of card. They're not for me. I'm just being honest here. So yes, the whole premise of being the happiness thing. Happiness, or once you reach success, then you'll be happy. But of course, in life, really, you reach a milestone, and like a week later, you're already waiting for the next milestone to be happy, right? And so he just kind of says there are ways to rewire your brain to make it more positive, to make it more happy, which in turn makes you more creative when you're happy, and more energetic, more la la la. So I don't know, it seemed really, really interesting, and something that I definitely need. I'm always looking forward to the next thing, the next event, and I don't stop and celebrate the places along the journey, if that makes sense. You need to order sequins and can't decide which ones. I would, those woven thread ones, let's look them up. I think they're kind of pretty because they are definitely the in colors. Here. I don't know if they're somewhere else. Let's see. No. But Woven Thread Sequin Assortment is on page 13. Approximately 750 sequins. I love how that lady said she didn't count them. I thought it was so neat. But they're kind of, I don't know, I like these colors, so I think that would be kind of fun to use for sure. I do like these, the snowflake ones. They do have a wide enough range of other little items besides snowflakes. They aren't all snowflakes. That's for sure. There's little stars, there's lots and lots of circles. So even if you don't, if you use that for some other project, it would be totally fine. Okay, this needs a little something, doesn't it? It needs a bow, it needs, oh, we do have the Seaside Spray. Hang tight. This one, we have this one, and we have a little thin blue one. Where is it? I haven't found a way to nicely organize my ribbon. So it is in a drawer, although I was watching a video from Patty Bennett this morning, and she actually uses those little library clips and clips her ribbon nicely to the side. And I thought, oh my goodness, sorry, nicely to the side like this with these little clips. But one day I will get this section of my life organized. Okay, where is it? It's Seaside Spray, unless I ran out. Here it is. Here it is. We have the polka dots. Always a fun one. I don't know. This one might have looked nice. We could have, if we could tuck it under still. That might help ground that a little. And that wasn't my only goof for the day. Embossing powder also ended up on the counter. Oh my goodness. First time embossing. Oh, congratulations. Oh, embossing's so great. And you know, doesn't matter how many times you emboss, it's still like fabulous every single time. It's like, wow. Oh, karma. Yeah. Sometimes crafting is messy, hey? Little blue bow. If I put this, I'm looking like crafting on the fly here. My all-time favorite. I don't know. I thought that little saying would be enough, but I just think it needs something else. I suppose that could work. Let's go with that. All right. And then of course I think it needs pearls or something. All right, I'm just gonna get my snail running on the back of this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. I'm gonna get some snail on the end so we can do a little tuck tuck. Lay that down in hopes that it's straight. I'm going to get my take your pick tool, and I need to cut this off a little. I'm hoping that portion has some glue on it. If not, we can always use glue dots too to kind of help. Let's tuck this underneath. Poke, poke, poke. Like so. Oh, sorry. I like to do things really close to me and then I forget. Not on camera. Okay, there is a dimensional, one of those foam things right there. But that's what that just means we'll keep squishing that in. Made with love. Okay, perfect. I like that better. It just adds a little something. And let's get this little bow. Oh, my scissors need to clean in the worst way. There again, on the priority scale, it's not quite there yet. I'm looking forward to doing an in-person class tonight. So excited. We're ladies around here. So that's going to be lots of fun. And if I had glue dots, which Indy was chewing, I don't know. Put them somewhere. I can't see them. Let's just go with our snail. Snail's good too. Off my finger. Ooh, let's not go to the top of the birds. Let's try to make it a little there. There. Okay. And I got out our pearls and different items here that we could use to add a little bling. Ooh, I have 2 of the Seaside Faceted Gems. Oh, it is on Audible. Is that a free thing? I wish Stampin' Up! Would bring back the ribbon scissors. Yeah. I don't remember the ribbon scissors. Must be before my time. Ooh. I think I'm just gonna go with the rhinestones or pearls. Let's go with rhinestones. Something new. All right, get my little take your pick tool. Slide that off of there. And the cool part about these shaker cards too is that you can actually glue things right over, put things right on top of the window sheet, which I think is pretty cool. Stay. So there, if you want to add some rhinestones right onto that window sheet, that always works. Now I'll put one right here. Okay, that's 4, so we need an odd. Let's go. Maybe. There. Hi, Alice. How did we do? Okay. So, thank you. It's got little rhinestones on the window sheet. See that? Just like I did with the bird ballad. See, do have the colorful seasons. There's that tree branch, and so I just cut up the tree branch, and there again, glued it right over top. Same with this bird, glued it right over top of the window sheet, which kind of gives it like the neat 3D look. I think I like it. And a cute little thank you for, you know, in winter time, or could be at any point in time, really. Thank you. And for the inside, what I did was stamp that little house again. And so grateful for someone like you in my life. And that one came from Country Home. So do you see how you can use all sorts of stamps? Don't limit this one to just, oh, see, magic of paper. Don't limit this set to being just for Christmas. It can be all sorts of seasons, all sorts of events, which is kind of fun. That's what I look for, is versatility. Otherwise, I don't know. It's just, the stamps are too expensive. You gotta buy, you know, ones you absolutely love that will carry you through multiple different ways. All right, so there's my little matchy envelope. Yeah, the bird ballad one too, hey? This afternoon I will play with your new stamp set. Nice. I don't know if I missed anything. You like the blue bow. Oh, good. It's an app. Oh, Kim's talking about that. You get the books on Amazon and they upload into your Audible app. The books are not free. It's $15 per month. Oh, okay, or every month. And every month you get a free credit for a book. So I guess each book is $15, but I think it's great for the brain, absolutely. The Audible app does have free books on it though. Oh, nice. Okay. No, I'm interested too, and I'm sure other ladies would like to know that too. That's neat. You love this color combo too? Yeah, I do too. Nice, relaxing, and calm. Exactly what I need for my Monday morning. Although maybe I need a little, anyways. So there we go. There is our shaker card. Oh, wrong button, wrong button. There we are. All right. I have to figure something else because I'm broke. Yeah. We went to hot stage. We're broke. So I hope that you give this stamp set definitely another look. The Still Scenes bundle, and try out these foam strips, adhesive strips, and the sequins. Give them a try. Oh yeah, I was going to use some of these bird ballad trinkets. Anyways, I will have these cards on my blog later on today so that you can have a look at them, and I will post all the products that I used to make them if you want to kind of replicate them a little bit. And maybe I will have added a bird ballad trinket onto this card. We shall see. Otherwise, I am excited to see you again. I love crafting with you. And I will see you again on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time for 4 Cards and Friends. And man, I'll have to pick something out yet. We'll see what happens. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you again.